We often joke on Mad Money that the wheels of capitalism are greased by the desire of people to have wrinkle-free skin. Lately, the wheels of capitalism have been a little off track because apparently people aren't spending as much as they may have at another time for elective surgery or for various skin fillers that make you look youthful. But I think this market comes back when things get better. It's in a little bit of a secular upswing, but cyclical decline. And one of the companies we focused on besides Allergan that is in this business is Medicis. Medicis this week announced, I thought, something that was pretty breathtaking. They bought a company that does ultrasound liposuction, but not invasive. In other words, what it really does is it uses its body contouring, and it does not require surgery. And to me, it made a lot of sense. But almost immediately, right out of the gun, I got a Forbes article that says that the company's making a wrong move, lack of data, never get approved. And I don't know. I felt like the other side should be presented by a man who's been incredibly forthcoming every time he's ever been on our show, who's Jonah Shacknai. He's chairman and CEO of Medicis Pharmaceuticals. Jonah, welcome back to the show.
Thanks. Great to be here, Jim.
All right, Jonah. Give us a sense about when this what the product does and when it can be approved in this country so that people can use it.
Well, we think this is one of the coolest things that we've ever seen. It uses focused ultrasound non-invasively, as you suggested, to actually bust up fat and cause it to be cleared naturally by the body. So what we've seen in 9 years of data is a circumferential reduction, a waistline reduction of several inches in many cases after a 45-minute treatment. And our reasoning is that there's almost no one who wouldn't go for a treatment like this. The product has already been approved in Europe and many other countries. We expect to have a significant international exposure to this, which may offset some of the secular pressure in the United States. And we've said that we expect it to hit the market in the U.S. by 2011. But obviously, we're going to work to do it before then if it's possible.
Jonah, why would the FDA not want to approve something that is, in many ways, far less dangerous than what they've currently approved?
Well, I don't think there's any legitimate view that the FDA doesn't want to approve this. This is sort of wild speculation by people that don't like a story. In essence, we think there's a very clear path to FDA approval in the United States. As with all of our products, it will be very scientifically based. It will involve clinical trials with all the best investigators available in the United States. And it will involve putting together a strong package to the FDA that they will find compelling. You know, I sort of look back with a little humor that when we bought Restylane in the United States and Canada, people were saying exactly the same thing. What are these guys doing? There is no filler category in the United States. We see this as an analogous situation. We will create this category as we did the dermal filler category, and ultimately others will probably follow with much less skepticism because we will have blazed the trail.
Okay, John, immediately some of these analysts, I guess they just don't like you. Lack of data and clear path to approval in the U.S., says some fellow from RBC Capital. We got another guy who's saying from Larynx Swan that the technology is at a commercial stage. A payoff on the investment is still several years away and subject to reasonable clinical, regulatory, and commercial risk. Why are these guys just shooting from the hip against you from day one?
It's a tough market. It's easier to be negative than positive. Right. We're already going to be selling these units in Europe and Asia. And we think that in the meantime, until we see U.S. approval, there's a significant and positive international exposure, which is actually a first for our business, because right now we only operate in the U.S. and Canada. So from the get-go, we're going to be selling units, generating revenue, and we think we can do a great job with that.
All right. Thank you so much, Jonah, for coming on the show and defending this acquisition, which I think makes sense. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Great to be here.
Good deal, man. That's Jonah Shacknai. He's chairman and CEO of Medicis Pharmaceuticals. I'm not saying whether to buy or sell the stock. I am saying that the criticism that he's getting here is very small-minded. You do the work. You make the decision. But I thought this acquisition made a lot of sense to me. Stay with Cramer.